But he is most certainly not done as an NFL head coach. The 71-year-old Belichick isn't going to just walk away from the game he loves when he's sitting 14 wins away from Don Shula's record, 347, for the most victories in NFL history. And while the Patriots went a dreadful 4-13 last season, the worst record of Belichick's coaching career, he still got the most out of his defense for the majority of the season. The man can still coach, and he remains one of the best in the business. Teams in need of a new leader must be absolutely pumped that Belichick is now available, and for zero compensation. Other than New England, there are 7 other teams currently looking for a new head coach. More could be opening up after the wild card round and throughout the playoffs if a team looking to win a Super Bowl falls short of that goal. Here's a look at potential landing spots for Belichick now that he's free to join any team that wants him. Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are the hottest team in the Belichick sweepstakes. ESPN's Adam Schefter hinted at their interest shortly after breaking Thursday's news, as did Dianna Russini of The Athletic, who said Atlanta has been interested in Belichick for weeks. The Falcons are coming off a 7-10 season and the job is open after Arthur Smith was fired shortly after a 48-17 loss to the Saints in Week 18. Atlanta has already requested interviews with a pair of defensive-minded coaches in Ravens defensive line coach Anthony Weaver and Lions defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn, and the best defensive mind to ever do it just became available. While there are questions about the quarterback position with Desmond Ridder and Taylor Heinicke, there are building blocks like Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, and Drake London already in place. So Belichick could put most of his focus on the defense, and let someone else, Josh McDaniels, do their thing with the offense. Going to Atlanta would mean Belichick gets to play against an extremely mediocre NFC South. Plus, we'd love to hear all the 28-3 questions and references in Belichick's introduction if he does indeed end up with the Falcons. Washington Commanders' new owner Josh Harris is looking to make a big splash in his first full year as owner of the Commanders. Washington needs to bring someone in to turn the franchise around after a 4-13 season, so why not go with the most successful coach in NFL history? Washington has the number 2 pick in April and a ton of cap space. This would also be a bit of a homecoming for Belichick, who grew up in Annapolis. There are conflicting reports whether or not the Commanders will make a run at Belichick. But time will tell. Dallas Cowboys. If the Cowboys suffer an early exit from the playoffs, it could spell curtains for Mike McCarthy. And you have to imagine that Jerry Jones would love to bring in Bill Belichick to try and bring a Super Bowl title to Dallas for the first time since 1995.